Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It's March 13th, 2021. This is my third time out fishing so far this spring. I have yet to catch a fish, hoping that's going to happen today. And today I'm targeting small carp. And you're probably wondering why in the world would I want to target small carp. And the primary reason is that I need some cut bait for catfish. And so that's what I'm after today. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone here. I'm doing some carp fishing, but if I manage to catch some little fish, probably 5 pounds or less, I'm gonna bring them home and we'll process them, use them for cut bait. If I catch any trophy size fish, I'll let them go, of course, but I doubt that's gonna happen. That's primarily the reason why I'm at this particular pond. I frequently catch a lot of small fish at this pond. The bait I'm using today is just super simple mix of old-fashioned oats, cream corn, and whole kernel corn out of a can. And I just pulled some kernels of that corn out of the pack bait, put them on the hair rig for my hook bait. Just fishing with the 99% rig as usual. It's pretty chilly. Overcast skies. It's muddy here at the bank, but it's still a pretty nice day. Thanks for watching. I came out here yesterday and tried to use some kind of goofy carp fishing setup that I came up with over the winter. And it was some kind of weird thing where I could use use the same rig for catfish and carp. Like I could catch carp and then use that for bait to catch catfish off the same rig, and it failed miserably. I did hook a fish, a carp on it, but I didn't get it in. It got off, and it was just too much, and it worked, but it was just too much trouble. So I'm out here doing some real carp fishing here tonight with my real carp rigs and rods. And I guess it's not tonight, it's like 2:30 in the afternoon, but it kind of feels like tonight for some reason. Guess it's been a long day so far. Some sunflower seeds in my tackle bag from last year. They should still be good. How do most people eat sunflower seeds? Like one at a time? Like grab one and toss it in your mouth and crack it and eat it and toss it shell? Or you grab, I grab a whole handful, put that all in my mouth, and have a whole cheek full of seeds and just kind of get the seeds out in my mouth, and then I spit the shells. But I see other people at baseball games, they'll just take one and crack it with their teeth and get the seed out and throw in the shells with their fingers. Yeah, more than one way to eat a sunflower seed, eh? This line just went slack. I think it's just little bass picking at my fishing line where it enters the water. They do that a lot at this place. Constantly getting my baits moved by little largemouth bass pecking at the line, pulling at the line, and one's doing it on this rod over here now too. Yeah, this line just went slack again. Oh, there might be a fish on this one. I think a fish has picked up the bait and is just swimming towards me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I felt something for half a second there. It might have been a turtle swimming off with my corn in its mouth. Okay. See this? I just reeled this in. Started this with 4 kernels of corn on there. Reeled it in, there's only 2, and the bait stop is still on there. So this tells me that there's probably some
yellow bass or bluegills or something that were pulling at this corn and pulled those kernels off of the hair. I think that's what I'm dealing with here. Probably could have brought some feed corn. Wouldn't really be having that problem, I guess. Hook bait missing off of that one too. I got a little fish problem here, folks. Fish on, fish on. Fish on, fish on. It feels like a small one. Exactly what I'm wanting. Now, if he could just swim nice and straight right at me and not give me on my other two lines, that would be just a dream. I don't know if this is even a carp. Even the tiny carp probably harder than this. Oh yeah, it is. Just cold water. Got him. That's exactly the size of fish I'm looking for carp bait. There we are, exactly what I came here for. I could use 2 or 3 more like this, and then one giant after that would be good too. Got my fish calmer downer 5000 here. Got it on Amazon. You know, this right here, catching carp for bait, this is exactly how I got started with carp fishing. I was having a hard time catching bluegills and green sunfish and the other kind of panfish for catfish bait. And I thought, well, there's lots of carp around. Why don't I try and catch a carp? Watched a couple of YouTube videos, threw together a really janky looking hair rig and some corn, and ended up catching a few carp, used them for bait. And after doing that a couple of times, I realized how much fun catching these carp are. And you know, it just quickly became one of my favorite fish to go after. I was kind of surprised by it, but yeah, I mean, this is really, I mean, the only situation that I know of around, at least around here anywhere, where you can be fishing for bait and have the potential to catch a giant at the same time. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Of course, I don't think there's any giants in here anymore. I think the bow fishermen have killed all the big fish, but maybe there is a little sneaky one hiding around in here somewhere. Yeah, finally. It's been about an hour since the last fish. Been getting little pecks and bait stealers. This feels like a pretty good fish, actually. He's trying to go around the corner. I gotta go chase him. Oh. I think this might be a pretty good fish, because the water's cold. They don't fight very hard, even when they are big. Don't have a lot of energy. Well, it's not a big one, but it's a nice one. Gotcha. Yeah, he's not too big for bait. 3-4 pounder. Another nice smaller fish. Be good for cut bait. This is gonna be it. This will be the last fish I keep. You know, this is about twice the size of that smaller one. So about 3 is what I wanted for today. Let's go ahead and dispatch him. I don't bleed them out when I do this because I want that blood in the meat if I'm using them for bait.
Well, carp fishing for catfish was the objective today, and I'm glad I was able to get some bait on the bank. Stay tuned for catfishing videos. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. See you on the next one.